There are moments when love slips through your fingers like sand, and you wonder if it was ever truly yours to hold. This love will never return in the same way, for its chapter has ended, and it's time to turn the page. Sometimes love leaves without a sound, quietly closing the door behind it. And though you wait, that love will not return. It has fulfilled its purpose, and now you must move forward, trusting that something greater awaits. The love you once had was a lesson, not a lifetime. Its departure is not the end, but a beginning of a new understanding of what your heart truly needs. You held on to love like a precious jewel, but now it's gone, like a whisper in the wind. It won't come back, but its absence creates space for a new kind of love, one that will fill the void with deeper meaning. There is a love that visits our lives only once, like a fleeting dream. It's not meant to stay, but to teach us something eternal. This love will never return, but its impact on your soul is forever. Love can be as brief as a summer storm, beautiful yet temporary. This love that has left your life was not meant to last. It was a gift, a moment of grace, but now you must let go. You may yearn for the love that has left, hoping it will find its way back to you. But some loves are like falling stars, bright but gone in an instant, leaving only memories to light your way. The love that has slipped away was part of your journey, not your destination. It will never return, but the path it revealed to you leads to something even more profound. It's hard to accept that a love you once cherished is gone, but God's message is clear. This love was not your forever. It came to teach you, to grow you, and now you must move forward in faith. This love will never return because it was never meant to stay. Its time has passed, and now the universe is aligning something new, something greater, to come into your life. The love you're mourning was only ever meant to be a part of your story, not the whole of it. Its departure is painful, but it's making way for something more aligned with your soul's journey. Love can be a lesson wrapped in joy or sorrow, but when it leaves, it's often because its lesson is complete. This love will not return, but you are now stronger and more prepared for the love that's to come. This love, as beautiful as it was never meant to last forever. It's gone now, leaving behind wisdom and a new understanding of what your heart truly deserves. Love has its seasons, and not all are meant to last. This love will never come back, but the season ahead is ripe with new beginnings, new possibilities, and new forms of love. You thought this love would last a lifetime, but it was only meant for a moment. It's time to release it and trust that what's coming is far greater than what has been lost. This love came to you when you needed it, but now it's gone, like the wind changing direction. It will not return, but its purpose was served, and now you must walk the path ahead with courage. Some loves are like chapters in a book, necessary to the story, but not the ending. This love has closed its chapter, and while it won't return, the story of your life is far from over. It's hard to say goodbye to a love that once made your world brighter, but God's plan is unfolding, and this love will not return because it wasn't meant to be the love that stays. This love was a fleeting gift, not meant to be held on to forever. It came, it taught, it left, and now it's time to embrace the new love that is waiting to enter your life. There are loves that change us forever, even when they don't last. This love will never return, but it has prepared your heart for a deeper, more lasting connection that's on its way. The love that has left your life was like a wave that touched the shore and retreated. It will not come back, but the tide of life continues, bringing with it new opportunities for love and growth. This love was a stepping stone on your journey, not the destination. Its purpose has been fulfilled, and while it won't return, the lessons it brought will guide you forward. You may feel as though this love was the one that got away, but it left for a reason. Trust that God's plan is bringing you closer to a love that will truly last. This love will never come back, and though that truth stings, it's part of the divine plan. You're being guided toward a love that aligns with who you're becoming. The love you once knew is gone, but its departure is not a loss. It's the beginning of a new chapter where a greater, more enduring love will find you. This love was like a flower that bloomed for a season and then faded. It will not return, but its beauty will remain in your heart as you continue to grow. This love was never meant to last forever. Its beauty was in its fleeting nature, teaching you lessons of the heart that could only be learned in the fire of its presence and the chill of its absence. In the silence that follows the departure of love, you may hear the whispers of wisdom. This love will never come back, but it has left behind gifts of strength and understanding that will carry you forward. Love does not always linger where we wish it to stay. It comes to teach us something about ourselves. Then it departs, leaving us with the choice to either mourn its loss or celebrate its presence. This love was a momentary star in the night sky, a flash of brilliance that illuminated your world for a time. But like all stars, its light fades, and now it's time to trust that new stars will rise to guide your way. What you shared was real, but not every love is meant to endure. This love, once vibrant and alive, has reached its conclusion, and no amount of waiting or wishing can bring it back. But trust in the path it has set you on. The love you once knew will not return. It was a chapter, a beautiful one, but that chapter has closed. Do not wait in the doorway of the past, for the future holds new stories of love waiting to be written. Sometimes the greatest act of love is letting go. This love will not return, and though it hurts now, you will one day see that its leaving was the opening for something even greater to come into your life. This love was a fleeting gift, a lesson wrapped in emotion and connection. Though it has now passed, its impact will forever shape the love you give and receive in the future. In the end, some loves are not meant to stay. They come to show us what we need to see, then leave us stronger for their departure. This love will not return, but it has carved wisdom into your heart. You may think you've lost something irreplaceable, but this love was never meant to stay. It was a temporary teacher, and now it's time to graduate to a new level of understanding and growth. This love was not yours to keep. It was a moment in time, a fleeting connection meant to shape you, then slip away, leaving room for new possibilities and new forms of love to enter. Love does not always stay as we wish it would. This love will not return, for its purpose in your life has been fulfilled. Trust that this ending is the beginning of something far more beautiful. The love that has left you will not come back, for it was never meant to. It was a season, a chapter, and now its story has been told. Trust in the process of release, for it brings new beginnings. You cannot chase after a love that was never meant to be forever. This love, while precious, has passed, and no matter how much you long for it, it will not return. Let it go, for greater things are waiting. Love, like the seasons, comes and goes. This love has departed and will not return. It was a season of your life, and now you must prepare for the new blooms that will come with the next. This love will not return, for it was never meant to last. It came to show you something, to help you grow, and now that growth is what you must carry forward, not the love itself. Sometimes the love we think will last forever is the one that leaves us. But remember, this love did not end without purpose. It left so you could find the strength you never knew you had. The love you once had will not come back, and though it feels like a loss, it is a gift in disguise. It leaves you with the wisdom of knowing that love is never truly lost. It transforms and renews. This love was like a flame that burned brightly but could not sustain itself. It will not return, but the warmth of its memory will linger in your heart, guiding you toward new fires that will burn even brighter. Love is not always meant to be permanent. This love, as powerful as it once was, will not return. But in its departure, it leaves space for new love to grow, one that will suit the person you are becoming. This love will not come back again, for it was a fleeting moment in time, a beautiful but brief part of your journey. Do not mourn its loss too long, for new love is on the horizon. The love that has left you was never yours to keep. It was a chapter in your life, not the whole story. Its absence makes room for a love that will be deeper and truer. This love, though strong, was not eternal. It will not come back, and you must learn to find peace in that truth. The ending of this love opens the door for something more aligned with your soul. When love leaves, it can feel like the end of the world. But this love will not return because it was never meant to be your forever. Let go and watch as new doors of love open in ways you never imagined.